Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you guys a little Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 in the background, the actual campaign mode. But what I'm actually here to show you is the new iPhone. If I'm impressed with it, what I think about it, yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do and show you guys today. Now, as everybody knows, the iPhone 5 came out. Now it's not out to release yet. You're still in the pre-order mode. However, all the specs and stuff has been released. And I'm one of those people that goes in on the Apple rumors and such, and I wasn't too impressed because everything that we predicted, everything that all these Apple rumor things predicted, came true. Now, as much as that shows, oh, cool, you know, we got what we wanted. Not really, because some of the things that we predicted weren't exactly what we wanted. We were hoping for some better specs that Apple comes up with, because let's face it, they're the geniuses. We're not. So, okay, let's start. We were all expecting a total redesign. On the Apple website, it actually says, all new design, the thinnest, fastest, lightest iPhone ever, whatever. It's the same iPhone, same as the 4S4, whatever. It's just a little thinner. Apparently it's 18% thinner, 20% lighter, and 12% less volume. I kind of like the volume. I thought iPhones kind of had a low volume to begin with. So, yeah. A 4-inch Retina display. Whatever. Same display as the old iPhone. It's not like this iPad display. It's basically, but it's the same width as 4S, so not that impressed. I was expecting a total redesign, so it'd be a bigger width and height. But it's a 4-inch Retina display, so it's bigger. That's nice. That's wireless. That's what I think is the coolest thing. It is 4G LTE. Now, if anybody has AT&T and an iPhone 4S, they did actually update to 4G about, I believe, in March. And, yeah, that was a pretty cool thing, but I didn't see any update in the speed of the internet, as I am a 4S user on the AT&T network. However, this apparently has an LTE chip in it, so it's ready for very fast internet access. So that'll be interesting to see how that works when people are able to use that. A6 chip. Really not surprised. Of course, they got a better chip. You know, A4, A5, A6. It's predictable, Apple. Of course, they have an A6 chips. But it is pretty nice. I mean, Intel does it again. Just how they do it. They got 8 hours of LTE browsing time. Yeah. 8 hours of talk time and 10 hours of video playback time. Now, if you're an Apple user, they go right over actually what you get. So I wouldn't expect to have those actual numbers. So just if you're in the thing about buying an iPhone 5, don't expect those numbers, because most likely it's not going to happen. Now, what I think is the coolest thing that they did was the new earphones. Now, I did watch some unboxing videos and some reviews, and apparently they do have like decent sound quality. The bass is present, which is nice. Now, I'm a big headphone junkie. I have basically a headphone collection. I have about 4 pairs of like nice headphones. I got Beats, I got Bose, I got Sony XVS's, Sony Bass. I got everything. So, yeah, it'd be interesting, because I will buy just the headphones. I don't know if I'm going to buy the actual iPhone, but I'll buy the headphones so I can try them out. I might do an unboxing video of that. So, yeah, that's what I think is pretty cool. They look a little weird. I don't know if they'll fit in my ears, but, yeah. The camera's the same. I guess now they have the Panorama. We all knew there was a Panorama app that was, like, free, so not that great. Now this is actually, I consider a downside. The Lightning connector. Every single one of us has at least one of those Apple connectors at our houses. So it's kind of annoying to change it now. But, you know, it was predicted by Apple once again because they need to make more money. Because they like money. We all know Apple likes money and they need more money. This is actually pretty cool. If you're an Apple user, you've known that the GPS kind of stinks. You know, you could see it shows you where to go, but there's no hour or anything and no talking. So now that they have that, that's cool. I like that idea. So now you really don't need to buy a separate GPS device, which is nice. So I like that. Siri, yeah, it was crap when it was on the iPhone 4S. I'm not impressed at all. iOS 6, I'm not sure if this is going to come to the iPhone 4S. I have not gotten an update yet. I'll tell you guys if I do anytime soon. However, it does look pretty cool. I know that they have the new app, which I believe is like, oh my goodness, what is it called? I'll get back to you on that one. But, yeah, that's pretty cool. Of course, same iCloud, whatever. Name of it's phone book, passbook. That's the name, passbook. Okay. They have AirPlay, AirPrint. They all had that. None of us actually used it because it was very complicated, and you need a wireless printer. So yeah, that's pretty much the features of that. Now I do have a good amount of time left. I have about 3 minutes left. So I'm actually going to show you the new iPod. Now this I found pretty cool. They have the new iPod Nano and the new redesigned iPod Touch. Now I love the new color design. I think that brings a cool thing to it. Because if you're an iPod Touch user, which I'm actually not, I've never used an iPod Touch, but I thought that whatever that back was, aluminum, got scratched up so much, and it was ugly, and blah, blah, blah. Everybody had a complaint for that, so it's nice that they have colors, and it doesn't look like it'll get scratched up as easily. It was nice in design. It's definitely bright. I don't know if I like any of these colors, believe it or not. I would probably just get a white or a black version, because some of these colors are a bit bold. And you're probably going to end up putting a case on anyway. There's a 5 megapixel camera, so now you could actually use the camera. I mean, you still have an 8 megapixel camera on the iPhone, so if you have an iPhone, it's pretty pointless, but it's nice that you finally have a decent camera, because, I mean, there was like 2 megapixel cameras. Like, it was pathetic. It has the same 4-inch Retina display as the iPhone, which I believe is a big selling point for this, because that was the biggest selling point for the iPhone, and it's an iPod, so it's cheaper, which that's pretty cool. They have the earpods, and now they have an A5 chip. It's not the A6 chip, but I think the A5 chip is fine. I haven't used the A6 chip, so don't take my word on this, and it has iOS 6. So, I believe the biggest thing of iOS 6 has to be Facebook integrated. They always had Twitter integrated, but I'm a more active Facebook user, so yeah. I found Twitter integrated, and I didn't use it too much. It did make me use my Twitter account more often than I normally would, but Twitter's not my favorite. That's not what I like to do. Now the iPod Nano. Now I'm on that. As you can see, I'm almost done with my gameplay, which is the most pathetic campaign gameplay ever. I was just kind of chilling. You know, I haven't played MW2 in a while, so just played it. I actually haven't played any Modern Warfare in a while. I was going to play Minecraft, but I didn't know what you guys wanted to see, and I was focusing on the iPhone, not the gameplay, so I should have gotten off. But anyway, they got music, blah, blah, you know, it's a bigger screen. It's nice. It kind of looks like an iPod Touch with, like, the circle and stuff. So that's cool. I like the idea of that. And, yeah, it has Bluetooth and radio, so that's new. Of course, it has the new earpods, which is a big selling point for me. And, yeah, so, I'm pretty much done at this point. Thank you for watching. Please comment and subscribe. And, yeah, give me your comment section of what you think about the new iPhone, iPod, and iPod Nano, whatever. And thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.